The Melvins have always presented the picture of a calm, grounded, and deeply unified family. Lindsay Czarniak, respected journalist, broadcaster, and storyteller, and Craig Melvin, the warm, steady presence millions welcome into their homes each morning, have built a life rooted in privacy, mutual respect, and devotion to their two children. But behind that polished exterior, something unexpected and deeply emotional seems to have shaken their household. Reports have emerged suggesting that Lindsay abruptly canceled major family plans after a deeply personal revelation from Craig, one whose timing could not have been worse. And now everyone is asking the same question: what happened behind closed doors that forced such a dramatic shift? For months, subtle whispers have circulated about rising stress within the Melvin home. Not conflict, but pressure. The couple had been preparing for a significant family getaway, one they'd been organizing for months. It was meant to be a rare moment where busy schedules paused, distractions faded, and the family could reconnect far from cameras, deadlines, and newsroom demands. But according to sources close to the situation, everything changed almost overnight. Those who saw Lindsay in the days leading up to the cancellation said she appeared excited and organized, her trademark blend of warmth and precision. Yet shortly after a private and emotional conversation with Craig, her demeanor reportedly shifted. Calm became quiet, excitement became contemplation. And for someone as composed as Lindsay, the shift did not go unnoticed. Craig, meanwhile, seemed deeply aware of the weight of the moment. Observers described him as remorseful, reflective, and unusually reserved, a man processing the aftermath of something he hadn't planned to reveal, at least not yet. The turning point came during what insiders describe as an intense and emotional conversation. Craig, known for his honesty, reportedly shared something deeply personal and unexpected, something that caught Lindsay completely off guard. No one outside their inner circle knows the details, but the emotional impact was significant enough that Lindsay felt compelled to pause everything, including the long-anticipated family trip. Canceling those plans wasn't just a change of schedule. It was a signal, Lindsay's way of pulling back, taking a breath, and giving herself space to process the shift that had suddenly appeared in their marriage. For those who know her, the reaction was surprising. Lindsay is not someone easily rattled. Her world is built on balance, juggling a demanding career, motherhood, and a marriage grounded in partnership. She's known for her poise, grace, and professionalism. But this moment was different. It struck somewhere far deeper. Friends say she needed clarity, space, time to understand what this revelation meant, not only for her and Craig, but for their children as well. Canceling the trip wasn't anger, it was caution, protection, and above all, a desire to avoid exposing her kids to a moment of emotional instability before she understood how to navigate it. On Craig's side, the emotional fallout has been profound. Known for his charisma and steady, reassuring presence on national television, Craig now finds himself confronting the difficult consequences of a revelation he never expected would have such an impact. Sources say he has been focused on reassurance, encouraging open conversation, offering Lindsay emotional space, and working tirelessly to rebuild the steadiness that has always been the foundation of their marriage. He understands that their partnership stands at a delicate crossroads, and he is determined to protect the family they've built. Outwardly, the Melvins remain silent, honoring the privacy that has always been a defining part of their relationship. Lindsay has continued to fulfill a handful of her professional duties, though those close to her note subtle changes, quieter moments, thoughtful pauses, and an absence from certain appearances she had previously confirmed. Craig, too, has scaled back, choosing to stay closer to home and remain present for Lindsay and their children. Inside their household, the shift is unmistakable. As the emotional dust begins to settle, the biggest question now is what comes next for Craig and Lindsay. While the couple has weathered life's storms before, this moment feels different, heavier, more personal. The weight of Craig's revelation and Lindsay's decision to halt major family plans suggests a deeper need for healing, understanding, and reassessment. For a couple long admired for their unity, this marks a profound turning point, one that could redefine how they move forward. Yet, despite the gravity of the moment, there is hope. Sources emphasize that nothing is final, that Lindsay's emotional response reflects the depth of her love and the seriousness with which she approaches their marriage, and Craig's determination to support her suggests reconciliation is not only possible, but likely. Even so, this remains one of the most significant emotional events the Melvin family has faced in recent years. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you stay updated as this story unfolds. Your support helps us bring you more of the thoughtful, compelling, and emotional stories behind the headlines.